Hi everyone, my name is Bhavishya. Welcome back. In the previous lecture, we had a conversation about layer 1, layer 2, and Ethernet frames. Today, we'll learn about hubs. So, when we talk about hub is nothing but having multiple RJ45 female connectors in a device. So, let's understand how hub works. So, basically, whenever a frame enters into hub, so hub does nothing. It's a non-intelligent slash dumb device. So what basically it do is it will copy the frame as it is, and it will flood out the frame out of all the respective ports. That's it. So by this, there is a shortcoming of hub, which is as it also floods the unintended frames. So this is when we are wasting our CPU cycles. And to overcome this, we have this concept of switches. So switch is basically similar as our hub. The difference is hub was operating on layer 1, but here switch is working on layer 2. Now, when we talk about switch, it is an intelligent device, and the basic thing that makes the switch smart or intelligent, it is the MAC table that it's using. So before stepping into MAC tables or forwarding tables, let's understand the MAC. So MAC is a 6 bytes long, and the initial 3 is OUI, that is organization uniquely identifier, the 3 bits, and the rest are the unique bits used by the particular devices. So this is globally unique. So as we understand what is our MAC, now let's understand the MAC table. So MAC table is nothing but a table having two things. The very first is our MAC table or the respective frame, and second thing is port respective to that particular MAC address. Now let's understand how switch works. So whenever we send any frame out of the NIC card, the moment it reaches the switch will check for its source address. So when we look in a frame, let's suppose there are 3 things now, not out of what we learned in the previous lecture. Let's short it down to 3 things. So in a frame there we have 3 things: source address for now, destination address, and the data. So whenever we receive anything to a switch, the very first thing it will check is the source address. If the source address is present in the MAC table, then good, it will check the second thing. If not, then it will make the entry in its MAC table. It will entry our MAC table and its respective port. Now as we have performed the learning, it has learned the entry. It will check the destination address, to whom we are sending it to. What is the receiver's address? If the receiver's address is present already in the MAC table, we will just forward it. So forwarding it is that we forward it to the direct port in which the respective port is present in the MAC table. If the entry is not present in the MAC table of destination address, we will flood it like we used to do in our hubs. So this is the concept of switch, which is operating in layer 2. So this was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next lecture.